I'm surrounded by books. That's because I'm here at Booktopia, one of Australia's largest online retailers of books and other items. Let me tell you a bit more about Booktopia. Now, Booktopia was established in 2004 and they sell books, calendars, DVDs, CDs and other similar items, but books is their main thing. Now, in fact, they stock over 130,000 individual line items when it comes to books, with over 700,000 items sitting here in their warehouse. There's 13,000 square metres of warehouse space here at Booktopia and growing, and it's all needed because every 8 seconds an order is coming in. On average, 28,000 units leave this premises per day, and at peak times have even reached up to 48,000. Books are being shipped across Australia and also into New Zealand, and with so many orders flowing through this warehouse, process management is critical. And here at Booktopia, they've invested heavily in technology to ensure that the highest customer service levels can be achieved and maintained every day. Joining me is Tim Remington, the Infrastructure Manager here at Booktopia. Now, Tim, I'm really looking forward to having a chat with you because Booktopia has invested heavily in technology to assist the business. Now, it is a growing business here. How are you deciding and determining what technology to invest in?
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. I think the thing to remember about Booktopia is we are primarily customer focused. Now, I know in business that's something of a cliche, and it's wonderful to have the best product or to have the best shiny machine, but if you lose sight of your customer focus, I think you might find yourself in a bit of strife. So we are a technology-driven company, so we put processes in place that motivates us to have the right technology.
One of the pieces of the technology puzzle that you have invested in is mobile computing technology. Now, a simple question, why have you invested in mobile computing technology?
Booktopia has invested millions of dollars in automation technology and infrastructure, particularly packaging technology. And it's pointless having that technology, and again, packaging technology, if you've got technology constraints further upstream. In other words, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So it was important for us to have the right technology in place that could support that investment.
Now, you've chosen the ZEBRA TC8000 mobile computer. Why did you select that particular device?
You know, it's a funny story. During the procurement phase, we ran a time and motion study. And part of that study, of course, was bringing in not only the ZEBRA device, but competing technologies. And what we noticed was something quite early on, was the behaviour of our staff towards the ZEBRA devices. And we noticed something that we hadn't noticed before. The staff were almost squabbling over their opportunity to use the ZEBRA device. And remember, this is during the test phase. So the staff were literally marking the devices with a coloured ribbon to mark as their own. And we hadn't even made the purchase yet. So during the test phase, you know, of course we had all this data with the time and motion study, but what was becoming apparent to us was the staff were actually deciding which technology they preferred. Now, what's important is this. I believe it's a fundamental requirement for people. You know, we go to work, we want the tools in place, we want to do our best job. So we go to work with that mindset. It doesn't mean very much if you haven't got the right technology in place. In other words, if you go to work and you've got a slow computer, you can't be effective in your job. So I think what the time and motion study proved to us, and more importantly, the staff behaviour, was that the vote was squarely in the square, if you like, of the ZEBRA device. So our decision around which technology to go with was quite a simple one.
Booktopia is a very data-driven organisation. You're capturing a lot of data from your website through to what's happening within the business to allow you to make better decisions. What role is mobile computing going to play in assisting you to capture even more data in the future?
Yeah, I think for us, it's always going to be about capturing operator movement. So the ZEBRA device affords us that opportunity. So we're able to capture the data of an operator movement, whether it's a path or an actual operator hand movement. We can capture that data. So I think for me, I'd like to see us use that as an opportunity to afford better training perhaps with staff. That empowers the staff to be more efficient, and we can display that data on dashboards that we've got around the business. You'll see a lot of that as you go on your tour, but we'll use that as staff incentive to become better at what they do.
Tell you what, they've really got everything here at Booktopia. You've got fiction books, non-fiction, textbooks, biographies. With 130,000 lines sitting here, you can be sure that Booktopia probably has the book that you're looking for. One of the areas that Booktopia have invested heavily into is the area of mobile computing to assist their picking and packing processes. And the device that they've chosen is the ZEBRA TC8000. Let me tell you a bit about the ZEBRA TC8000 mobile computer here at Booktopia. Now, first of all, you've probably realised that it's a different form factor to traditional mobile computing devices, and it's all about making the device easier for the user to operate every day, every hour. Now, there's some other great features of this device. Massive battery life, can handle multiple shifts here at Booktopia. It's an Android operating system with a beautiful touch screen, no more keypads, nice clear big display. And the thing that I love is the inbuilt scanner, 2D scanner, sitting out the back here. And the great advantage of it is you don't need to tilt your wrist severely to scan all the barcodes. What does that all add up to? A really productive tool here at Booktopia. It's a busy place here at Booktopia, so when it came to implementing the TC8000 mobile computers here at Booktopia, they did call on some help. And that help came from ZEBRA's partner, Skywire. Now, Skywire helped them in evaluating the solution, answered any of their questions, then helped them with the deployment of those 100+ devices here in the warehouse. The staff here at Booktopia love working with the TC8000, so much so that they like to identify their own device that they've fallen in love with, whether they put a ribbon on it or a sticker, so they can make sure that they're using the same device every day. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that when the staff love using the tools, they will use them effectively. And when they use them effectively, we all know that efficiency, productivity, and accuracy is the result. Well, with such a large investment in automation technology, as well as the mobile computing playing a big part here at Booktopia, you can be rest assured that their customer service levels are as high as they can be. Now, you can experience those customer service levels. If you want to buy a book, jump online and visit www.booktopia.com.au. And don't forget, if you want to find out more about the ZEBRA TC8000, jump online as well. Visit zebra.com.